Tell me what's been bothering you.
People aren't using chatbots correctly.
Tell me more about that.
Well, it's hurting their business and causing a frustrating experience for their customers.
What does that suggest to you?
We need to change how they use chatbots.
What do you think?
We need to change how they use chatbots. I'm here experimenting with the first chatbot ever created. And believe it or not, this chatbot does one thing better than any of the more sophisticated chatbots you'll find on the internet today. So, what could this dinosaur possibly do better? Well, easy. She actually asks the user about their feelings. Before we dive into the problems with today's chatbots, let me introduce you to Eliza.
Cheep, 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 cheep. Ow!
No, this Eliza. This lovely chatbot lady was actually developed in 1964 by a man named Joseph Weizenbaum who was working at MIT. While programming Eliza, Weizenbaum uses a script that was designed to follow a specific set of psychotherapy rules developed by psychologist Carl Rogers. In this type of psychology, the patient knows best, and the therapist's role is to simply ask questions and provide an environment where the patient can bring about their own positive changes. When you apply this Rogerian psychology to a chatbot, the result is a program that seems to truly care about your thoughts and feelings. Ha! Even during early tests, Weizenbaum's assistant became so entranced by Eliza that she asked Weizenbaum to leave the room so she could talk in private. Now, I've had conversations with probably hundreds of chatbots.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, seriously, hundreds of chatbots. And I can honestly say that I've never had a better conversation than the ones I've had with Eliza. So, how does this compare to conversations with today's more modern chatbots? Let me show you a recent conversation I had with a chatbot.
Welcome to Zenefits. I'm gonna bet I know why you're here. Want me to guess?
Sure, give me your best shot.
Giving my crystal ball a shake. You're one of these three.
Something else. You're wrong.
Aw, shucks. Guess I owe you a free payroll now. Can I take another guess? I'm gonna get it right this time.
Fire away.
You're kinda interested in how automation could make your life as an HR professional easier, and that's why you're snooping around on Zenefits.
No, I'm a CEO of a small business and I spend too much time on HR instead of running the business.
Got it. Well, hey, I recommend starting out with at least our blog. If you still have any questions, click on the big red button and we'll make sure to connect you with the right team.
That was an awful chat. If I had to use just one word to describe today's common chatbots, it would be this: mansplaining. Yes, that's right, mansplaining. Chatbots try their best to solve my problem, but usually come across in a condescending or even patronizing manner.
Oh, well then perhaps you don't understand. See, mansplaining is when a man explains things to a woman like she's stupid.
Even if it's beyond their ability, they still try to solve the problem without learning any additional information about my situation or my feelings on the matter. So now let's be honest. Mansplaining is not good for any relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a friendship or a marriage or a business, and it's certainly not good for your chatbots. Unfortunately, your chatbot was designed and written to be constantly pointing the prospect or client down a path that ends with an answer. But the truth is, it's called a chatbot, so maybe we should focus a bit more on the actual chat? Even though the technology in Eliza is almost 60 years old, most people will still reveal way more personal information to her than they ever would to a modern chatbot. So, here are 3 big lessons we can learn from Eliza. The first thing we should fix with our chatbots is the opening. Eliza opens with, please tell me what's
been
bothering
bothering you.
The Zenefits one starts with mansplaining from the beginning.
Welcome to Zenefits. I'm gonna bet I know why you're here. Want me to guess?
Yuck! I mean, come on, that's just awful. The lesson we can learn from Eliza is to open with an open-ended question. If I was going to rewrite the Zenefits opening, it would be like, please tell me how you feel about your current HR platform. Perfect. Now, we've got a good opening, and it's going to be open-ended.
My boyfriend made me come here.
Next, we can use Eliza's formula to come up with better follow-ups to the visitor's initial questions or statements. Now, before we apply Eliza's formula, we always need to answer any direct questions from the visitor. If they ask about our pricing or our hours, we need to give them a very clear answer before anything else. But then, we need to do what Eliza does. She has a formula to change and rearrange the pronouns, the verbs, and the action words to form a new question. So, let's imagine the visitor on Zenefits says, I'm frustrated with our current HR benefits tool. Perfect! So, take that statement and use Eliza's formula to change and rearrange the words into a question. Like, what frustrates you about your current HR benefits tool? You can already see how we're going to learn a ton more from our customers and our clients with that kind of conversation, right? It sets up sales and marketing perfectly. The final lesson we can learn from Eliza has to do with the end of the conversation. Ending a conversation is crucial, but here's the thing. Eliza's conversations never end. People go on talking with her for 20 or 30 minutes. So, why are we rushing the conversation? Today's chatbots, especially on Zenefits, are constantly trying to end the conversation or send me to something else. Instead, I suggest we learn from Eliza and keep the conversation going as long as the person is willing to chat. If they chat for 10 minutes and then suddenly disappear, that's okay. They've probably already gotten the answers they need and explored their feelings, and you've gotten a ton of data out of the exchange. If you've answered their questions and then asked open-ended follow-up questions, you've actually had a real conversation, a real chat. So let it go as long as they want. So I want you to ask yourself two really important questions. First, how can you apply these 3 lessons from Eliza to improve your chatbots? Second, what valuable information and insight could you gain for your business if you had a real conversation with your customers? The technology in today's chatbots is so powerful. If you want to build a deeper relationship with your clients, your customers, and your prospects, you need to do one thing. Just be more like Eliza. Want to learn more about chatbot marketing? Well, check out this video where I tried to use a chatbot to book a hotel room. Oh man, it's painful. I'm Andrew Davis, and I'll see you next week in my loyalty loop. In the meantime, I'm gonna head back to the hotel and pack my bags. I had fun at the Jolt conference here in Vegas, but it's time to go. All right, bye.
I'm on right now. I don't believe you.